Hello and welcome back to the Girl Boy Podcast. I am your host, Matt.
And I'm your other host, Emma.
And we are back. It has been such a while because we've had some technical difficulties.
Yes, we would have had 2 solid episodes out, but a few things went wrong. Also, life got busy. You know, we both got jobs, so that's an adjustment. People are going back to work.
Yes, but that's not the point. The point is we had 2 videos, and it didn't pick up the audio for some reason. So now we're stuck making the same video talking about the same stuff. Yeah. And I thought the last episode was pretty good.
Yeah, the last episode that we recorded was so good, and literally the audio just didn't save. So we apologize. We've been MIA, but we're back, and we actually have a lot of things planned. We got really good feedback on the YouTube video that we posted of that game Let's Get Deep that we played. And honestly, we want to kind of do some YouTube videos, maybe vlogs, maybe more challenges along with the podcast. So if you guys know of any good ideas for couples to do or something like that, let us know.
Yeah, if you guys solely just listen to Spotify and Apple Music, like, don't be afraid to go onto the YouTube. I think we could pump out some really good videos.
Yeah, and when we posted the last YouTube video of the game, people were like, oh my god, I was not expecting you to post something like that. And it was actually really, really fun for us, and I think people also really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed playing it, and I enjoyed getting drunk.
So, anyway, though, we are back this time with a podcast. And the first topic that we're going to be going into is taking breaks. Not from the podcast world, but from relationships. How do you feel about them? How do you?
Taking a break in a relationship?
Yeah.
So when I look at taking a break in a relationship, I always think about like marriage. Like, do you take a break in marriage? You don't. Like, so why would you take a break in a relationship? Why is that a thing? Like, it's called you like this person and you're not immature, so you're not going to take the break.
How many people do you know who have like taken breaks or thought about taking breaks? Like, what's the result of that? Is their relationship better, do you think, or is it worse?
This is what happens in the end.
Because I never think it's better.
This is what happens in the end. Usually, and this is the sequence that I've seen throughout my lifetime. So someone I know takes a break with the girl, and then either they end up kissing someone or
hooking up
with somebody else, and then it's completely ruined, and like they break up and the break's done. So that was the other question that I wanted to ask. When you're taking a break, do you like explain what's in that break? Are you just like, hey, look, we're gonna take a break, we're gonna do our own thing, I'm gonna like get with other chicks? Or is it like, we're just taking a break, we're not seeing each other? I feel like people struggle to, when they take the break, it's like, well, what kind of break is this?
Well, I guess when like a couple takes a break, that's kind of something they have to talk about. Like, if you're taking that break, are you guys just taking time to like relax and like sit on the couch alone from each other, or are you keeping it an open relationship where you're like, hey, on this break,
yeah, but they don't do that. They don't do that.
Yeah, well, that's why I think the whole concept with taking a break, honestly, is just very immature. I always say a relationship should not be treated like a job. It shouldn't feel like something you have to put yourself through. It's not something that you should need a vacation from. And I think that when people take a break, it's like a slap in the face. Like, if you were to be like, hey, Emma, you want to take a break? I would be like, Matt, you either date me or we break up. Because the second you ask someone to take a break, you don't want to text them, you don't want to hang out with them, you don't want to do anything with them. Why are you with that person? Are they so annoying that you can't spend another day with them? Are they like, do they make you so angry? Like, obviously there's other deeper issues. So like, why are you taking that break? And girls are always like, oh, well, he's just like probably sitting on the couch, like drinking a beer. Like, no, he's probably out with his friends. And same goes for girls. I know girls who take a break.
Yeah.
And really, what is that? They're probably Snapchatting dudes, telling dudes to come over. Like, come on, just be smarter than that. You know?
I couldn't take a break because I feel like it's not the right thing to do, and it's just saying like, hey, right now I don't like you. and I don't know what it is, so I just need some time away from you.
And like, what is that?
To figure it out.
Yeah, like,
which doesn't make sense at all. It's just like, all right, if you don't like the person, you break up. Like, it's not working out. I'm sorry. End it.
Yeah, like, I would never look at you and be like so annoyed where I'm like, oh my God, I just need a week away from, like, what? Like, if you annoy me, I'm just gonna be like, Matt, shut up.
Yeah.
You know, like, I would never want to take a break.
What have we done? I've been like, don't text me today. I'm in a bad mood.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think everyone needs sometimes just to, like, cut themselves off from, like, life and just, like, sleep it off. Like,
I go like this. Don't text me today. First of all, I hate texting. I don't do the texting thing. That sucks.
Well, we talk on the phone more or less. We'll
FaceTime.
Like, FaceTime a lot, which I like to do, too.
We FaceTime, but I hate texting. I'm not going to text you 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not your little, like...
Yeah, well, I don't
sugar plum, like...
Well, you said that same word in another episode. What is with that sugar plum?
I did? Oh, I didn't even remember.
No, like, I agree with that. Also, I think, especially now with working, we are busy people. We don't really, like, we're not going to, like, oh my God, have to text this person. I don't text really anyone.
I can't do that. How's your day?
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
wow, nice. What are you up to?
Yeah.
Nothing.
But
How about you?
I think it's more fun.
I'm up to nothing too.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, cool. What? You guys are wasting time.
Yeah. Well, I think it's better too if you can Snapchat. Oh my God. If you can FaceTime at night and talk about your day or like talk about whatever. You know, like, I'd rather talk to you over FaceTime and, like, see your face and talk to you.
But
if you're texting the whole day and then you FaceTime, what do you even have to talk about?
No, that definitely works out better, I feel like. Just because you're, like, there, it's like you're in person with somebody. You could just talk to them. This is what happened today. Blah, blah, blah. Such and such. A, B, and C. Done.
Yeah.
All right. Good night. Peace.
Yeah. And that's the other thing with us, too. Like, we don't live together, so it's nice to FaceTime and, like, actually see each other. We live an hour away. That's another reason why, you know, filming the podcast, it can be hard getting episodes out every week.
Yeah, because we only see each other 2 times a week, and then Emma texts me and goes, hey, the audio, it's gone.
Failed. Yeah. So, not to, like, circle back to that, but just kind of, that's another thing that we never really talked about. We don't live together. Hopefully that's changing soon. No, we'll have to save up money, but eventually we'll live together. It'll be easier. But anyway, going back to the whole break thing, if you have the feeling that you need to take a break from someone, point blank, there's more issues there. And also, how do you recover from that break? I don't know a single relationship where the couple takes a break and everything is like super great afterward. And if you think that significant other is taking a break and sitting on their recliner with a beer in their hand or a Cosmopolitan in their hand watching like the Housewives of New Jersey, get a little bit smarter.
That you do, though. That is something that you do.
But we're not on a break.
Okay. But I was just saying, like, that is something you do. You just, like, explained yourself perfectly.
Yeah, no, I do love watching, like, the Housewives with a drink in my hand, but still. But, yeah, I don't know. That's and any relationship I know where it's happened, shortly after it ends.
I think you hit the nail on the hammer.
Yeah, well, I think we both did.
Is that the right reference? Nail on the hammer.
No,
hammer on the nail.
You said this the last time too.
I think you hit the hammer on.
No, the nail on the head. I think you hit the nail on the head.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I
think you.
I don't know.
Anyway, or the hammer on the nail. No, the nail on the head. Yeah, definitely. Okay. But like cheating in itself, no one likes cheating. If you do like cheating, then why are you in a relationship?
I thought you were about to ask me, what do you like about cheating?
No,
or like, what do you think about cheating?
No, I think we both have the same view on cheating. It's wrong, obviously, point blank. But like, you know, cheating is such a, like, it happens too often, right? I guess with cheating, what's the point of it?
Yeah, but do you know why it happens so often? It happens so often because there are people in this world that need to be in a relationship with somebody 24/7, even after they get out of their next one. It's like the next thing they talk about. So they just like have like constant rebounds, I guess you would call them. And they need to cheat because that's what gets them off.
I know. Well, there's not to reference the Housewives again, but there's literally a guy who he loves to. He said during my marriage with my wife, he was like, I was still a womanizer, and he was like, I loved it. Like, I was married, but I would go out and I would cheat, and it's like my thing. So they got divorced, and he still loves her, but he goes, I could never get back together with her because I love her so much, but I can't not
Why
cheat.
do you watch these toxic TV shows?
Because they're so crazy that I'm like, these
See,
people.
that's another problem. The stuff that we watch on TV is almost like, all right, it's like okay to cheat.
No, it's not okay. They make it very, very obvious in the show. Like,
But
it
like,
is
I feel like
fucked
people
up.
like insane people watch that show and they're like, oh my god, it's like
No,
perfectly fine
you
to
watch
cheat.
that show, you obviously know the guy has issues. But with that being said, if you are a womanizer, if you are a man-eater, is that the phrase? Man-eater? That's like for girls who constantly get with guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life.
Yeah, you know that song?
I think about cannibalism when you say that.
Kind of the same thing. No, I'm joking. But no, I'm pretty sure girls who like always like, you know, get with guys, like guys are womanizers, girls are man-eaters. Yeah.
Okay.
There's literally a song that has it in it.
That is so funny.
Yeah, but anyway, so if you're one of those people who feel the need to cheat while you're in a relationship and it like turns you on, maybe go see some therapy. And I say that in the nicest way possible. I think therapy is great. Maybe you need therapy. I'm not joking.
No, yeah.
You know?
Do you keep the birthday gifts?
If someone cheats on you,
Yeah. What would you do? I'm asking.
what would I do? It depends on what it was. If it was something like super sentimental, then no. But if it was like, you know,
Or do you give them back?
or like
do
a
you
pair
just
of
throw 'em
shoes, like yeah, I'd keep a pair of shoes.
out? Okay. I was wondering.
But if it was something like really sentimental, I would probably not, because anytime I looked at it, even if it was a necklace, like this necklace that Matt got me is really
You'd give it back?
sentimental. I don't even think I would give it back. I would just
Toss it.
throw it out.
Ooh,
Yeah.
jeez.
But
A lot of people I know, they break up and then they throw everything they have out, like, you know, whatever it is.
yeah, shoes I wouldn't, because I love shoes. But
But a lot of people think, like, oh, this person bought me those shoes. Every time I look down at them, I think of them.
all I see
gotta
is a
think
good
about that.
outfit. No, I know. No, there always is, like, you know, there always is underlying factors to everything. But the thing is that my take on cheating and why I think it's so wrong, it's wrong for obvious reasons. I think the really big thing is that when someone cheats on their significant other, in that moment, they are not choosing their significant other. They are willingly choosing someone else to hook up with. And if you really care about someone, if you really love someone, why or how could you intentionally hurt them like that? How could you get with someone and while you're getting with that person, know that you have someone that loves you so much? Like, you know exactly what you're doing. It doesn't matter how drunk you are, how high you are, how whatever the hell you are.
I think that makes it worse.
Yeah, because
If you're
then,
drunk
then
and you
it's
get
like,
with somebody?
oh, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Because guess what? Drunk actions are like sober thoughts.
That
like,
is the corniest saying ever.
I know. Well, apparently I'm saying a lot of corny things today. But at least I get my phrases right.
Everyone I know says that.
No, but it's true.
Drunk actions is sober thoughts.
Or that's like drunk words or sober thoughts.
Oh my god. Yeah, I hear that all the time.
Yeah, but it's true, because guess what? Like, if they're going to do it when they're drunk, who's to say they're not going to do it when they're sober?
Mm-hmm.
You
And then
like,
if they've done it when they're drunk, why wouldn't they do it when they're sober?
yeah, exactly. So I think with cheating is that also, like, how do you move forward? Kind of with like the taking the break thing, but this is a little bit more extreme, obviously. Like, how do you move forward from that?
From taking a break?
No, from cheating.
I don't know. I think what happens is it all just depends on like the situation that happened. Like, if you're just going out there hooking up with like 20 girls and not telling your girlfriend, like, that's one thing. You're getting kicked to the curb.
Yeah.
But if you like, I don't even know. Say you like kiss someone or something like that, and you messed up, and you came back and you didn't lie about it, and you told your significant other right away, like, hey, look, I effed up. If you want to break up, I completely understand, but I still want to be with you. In that situation, would give that person a second chance.
And that's our next topic, is second chances. So we feel a little bit different about second chances, right?
We do, yeah.
I would say everything else we're pretty similar with. Cheating, obviously, totally against it. Taking breaks, totally against it. If you do that stuff, do whatever. If that's like your vice, that's the word.
What, vice?
Yeah, that's like your thing. Like when you were talking about the guys or girls who like need, that's like their vice.
I just think of like getting off. Like, oh.
That's the thing. That's like their thing. Yeah, it's called like your vice.
Okay.
It's a weird word. I don't know. But that's like literally what that guy in The Housewife said. He's like, my vice is like getting with women when I'm married. Like, it's just weird. But anyway, second chances. So I think with second chances, it's like a tricky topic. I used to always think second chances were like, no, not a thing, because a second chance turns into a third chance, which turns into a fourth chance. But I think with getting older and getting more mature and like going through life and seeing how life actually plays out, it can be hard to not give someone a second chance. Say you have kids, say you have a house.
Yeah, but you said you're against giving second chances.
I am, but I know that, like, to say, like, all people who give second chances are, like,
in the situation that you're
stupid.
in right now, you would not give a second chance.
Oh, yeah, no. If you were to cheat on me, I would
That's
be like...
what matters now.
Because the thing is
we can't talk about the future.
No, but I'm giving advice.
We need to talk about the now.
Yeah, but people listening to this are all different.
If there's an underlying factor, like you have kids, you have a house, and the situation isn't as serious as it should be, then like, yeah, maybe you should go to therapy, talk about it, how you got cheated on or whatever, and figure it out. But don't feel obligated to stay in something because you have kids, a house, and
two couples will go out to dinner. And people will, like, be sitting there, and they'll look at this other couple, and they'll be like, oh, my God, this couple is so great. They're so caring for each other. They love each other so much. And here I am in my, like, disaster relationship. Like, I hate my life.
I never do that.
No.
I never look at couples and ever think
I
that.
always look at us, and I'm like, yeah, we're good. No, but I'm joking. Like, well, no, I'm not joking. But I'm saying, if you are one of those people who you're constantly comparing your relationship, and you're constantly like, oh my God, like, I want better. I know I can get better. Having a better relationship should not feel like some far-fetched dream. It's very much a reality that you can get.
All right, so like, when I say I believe in second chances, I don't believe that you can just walk over me and take as many chances as you want.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm trying to say is there's two chances with me. So it's 2 strikes, you're out. Like, it's a short game.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is, if you cheat on me, then you're going to have to talk to my brother's going to know, my other brother's going to know, my mom's going to know. Everybody that you know that is friends with me is going to know about it.
Yeah, so it's like that person's just going to be tortured.
Not tortured in a sense, but just like, hey, look, like, are you serious about this? Or like, are you going to do this again? Because now all my friends know, and you got to be this trustworthy person, because all trust right now in the relationship is gone.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to put on your big girl pants and you want to do this, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's dance.
I guess for me, when it comes to that, it's like, is that even worth it? Like, for you, like, if I was to sit down with you, or I don't even like putting like us in this circumstance.
I don't either. But
yeah. I think we're just trying to explain it this way, so like it makes sense. We're trying to make it sound
like us trying to make it sound a little more personable.
Yeah, even though it's not personable at all. But it's basically, I know what you're trying to say. It's like, if someone was to cheat on you, you would sit down with them and you'd be like, listen, I'll give you a second chance, but just know everyone who means anything in my life knows exactly what you have done.
So they might not trust you.
Yeah, and then with that person either will be like...
be a bigger person and have to overcome some odds.
Yeah.
Or just bail.
Yeah, but I guess for what I'm saying is that for me, I wouldn't even want to be in that relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, I wouldn't even want to sit down with someone and be like, listen, you cheated on me and we can work through this, but just know everyone who I care about knows you cheated on me, like for me, I would just feel stupid.
Oh no, you're cold-hearted. You're cold-hearted. You just cut him off and it's done.
Well, I'm also like that, but I also think that my brother-in-law and my brother would hunt someone down and kill them if they knew that I was cheated on.
I'd probably have my friends, I have a very tight-knit friend group, so they'd probably have my back and be like, don't get together with that person. So it would all depend on what the situation is. I mean, if you straight up cheated on me and it was just like blatant, like you were at a bar and I saw it, like it's done.
Well, luckily this is not gonna happen, and like we said, we hate even like saying like, oh, like putting us into the conversation.
Yeah, but we have to make it personal in a way.
Not personal, but we have to make it.
We have to make it personal so we can explain our opinion.
Yeah, exactly. It just is like, but anyway,
it's weird. It's a weird conversation, but it needs to be talked about.
Yeah, and a lot of couples don't have this conversation, and it's kind of like it's important to know.
Couples have this conversation, but they do it immaturely.
Yeah.
They're like, if you cheat on me, I had a dream about you last night that you cheated on me, so I'm going to throw your Xbox out the window.
Oh my God. It also depends on what the person did.
Okay.
Because there are things that aren't to the extreme.
So give me an example cheating. Of that.
I mean, it could just be someone just not being. I don't even know. It's like I know, like. It could be, you could be in a real, it's hard for me to think of examples because you're really not, like, you're like a solid boyfriend. You don't do anything ever.
Why do you got to think about me when this happens?
No, I'm saying, like, it's hard to, like, because I'm trying to, like you said, I'm trying to put myself in a circumstance so that way I can give my advice, but you don't really have anything, like, you never do anything that I'm like, oh, God, this is so annoying.
I also hate just kind of, like, drinking in a sense just to drink.
Well, that's completely random. What is that?
Well, like I don't like just go out to the bar all the time.
Oh.
Like when I go to the bar, I'm with you.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, okay.
I'm not like, hey, Emma, I'm going out with my boys. It's more just like, Emma, I'm going golfing.
Yeah. Well, I think, at that time in our life too, especially with COVID, like bars are really opening up now. Mm-hmm. Like, sorry to say it, but if you're not in a real relationship, or if you're not like in a good relationship,
you're about to get dumped.
Yeah, you're about to see some scary stuff happen this summer.
You're about to get dumped.
I'm sorry, because everyone's been in this little like love bunny stage during quarantine, like locked inside, watching Netflix, like drinking wine.
All the bars are open, DJs, bar anticipation. Guess what?
Not saying that's a good thing, but maybe this is a good episode to listen to.
Yeah. How strong is your relationship?
Yeah. So it's just, but if there's pieces of advice we can give, don't take breaks. They just end in toxicness, and
cheating is not cool.
Cheating is far from cool.
And it never was cool.
Yeah. And take your second chances with the way you want your relationship to run. Everyone's different. We can't speak for everyone. We don't know everyone's relationship. Everyone, there are some people who they believe their significant other is their soulmate. And they're like, this is my person. If they do something, I will work through it. There's other people who are like, I've been together for 15 years. Peace out. See ya. And it's like, whoa. So
take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But I think that's all we got.
Yes. Next weekend is
Memorial Day, and apparently the mandate is supposed to get lifted in New Jersey, so let's have our fingers crossed and hope.
We sound like a news channel. This is Channel 7 News, and this week
let's hope for the best and hope that the mask mandate is lifted so we can go out and actually socialize with people and stop wearing the mask.
Yeah, and don't cheat when the mask lifts up.
And that's it.
We'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.